I'm Denny Daniel. I curate the Museum of Interesting Things. And we have Instant Theater, which is normally a traveling museum that goes everywhere from schools to libraries to events. So the museum originally started here in my place. My friends, before there was a museum, used to throw their birthday parties in my apartment. Because it was a big apartment in the middle of the village, and it had lots of things in it. So I thought maybe this can be a thing, my little vignettes, my little stories about interesting things that I would tell people. So eventually it evolved. It did schools and libraries, but every week I do this benefit called the Secret Speakeasy. The first one, the theme was Prohibition, but now it's a different theme. And there I'll show like 16mm films and have antiques out. I've always been a collector, so there was always, something I was collecting. When I started the museum, it obviously increased exponentially. But I'd maybe learn about something, someone would tell me about something, and then it's basically going down a rabbit hole. And there becomes this like hunt. And I love that feeling of like learning as you're taking steps forward. I'm going to put this here, put that there, put this here. In the beginning of the museum, it was just random antique shops. Thank God for the internet. Now I'm able to hunt things a little bit easier, so that helps. And then people donate things all the time. And then whenever I do a show, especially if I travel across country, I'll stop in these antiques malls and these cool antique shops and stuff and end up filling the car. I have favorites in genres. If it's moving image, I love my mutoscope. Mutation. And scope, you're looking at something. So this was basically a movie viewer. That movie is Metropolis, the famous movie by Fritz Lang from around 1927. I'm hoping the museum gets a physical location someday. But I'm definitely going to always travel. I absolutely love the traveling thing, and it gets to more people. And the whole point is spreading the message of creativity, of positivity, of tinkering. That's the secret behind the museum. You could empty this room. It has nothing to do with the items. It has to do with that. Bringing back that curiosity, bringing back that positivity, bringing back that show must go on attitude.